Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Everton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mangala. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Maradona. Messi. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The chance to pull further clear. Stop from Pickford. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Costa Curta. Little pass back. Everton have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again. Oh, here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lindstrom. He's looking to set free a runner. In by Bergkamp. Good read, needed to be. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating position. Torres! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Fernando Torres. Tarkowski does really well to win the ball there. And here's good effort from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And here's Torres. He could... And Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's a searching pass. Maradona! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 44 minutes is number 7, Diego Maradona! Diego Maradona! Diego Maradona!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this
It will
off?
be 3 minutes at a time.
Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. That's good running with the ball. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. That's really well manoeuvred. Bergkamp.
Yeah, the hat-trick is...
He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their third corner. Climbs up big! Turns and goes back. Chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 52 minutes is number 2.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mikolenko. And it's Doucouré. Gets his pass away. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! It's in! And that is his 50th goal for his current club. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they can counter here. He's looking for the runner here. Tarkowski cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Doucouré. Doucouré! Oh, there was plenty on that. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Torres. Torres with a beautifully timed run. Gay. Shot could be on. Great hit! He has done it! Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
The goal scorer.
So time for change.
79
And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Still trying to make a game of this. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. He's away. McNeil. Oh, this is a... He's had a shot! Bergkamp. Speculative strike. Tarkovsky. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward. Five minutes to add. Maradona, whose purpose now is to complete it. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Maradona picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the left.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day.
Hello,
Positive
everybody,
vibes all
and
around
welcome
us,
to today's
nigh on
match.
perfect conditions. There is a
Everyone,
thrilling
please
football match
welcome
in
the
prospect
Tuesday.
here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So we're up and running. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Areola with the clearance. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself that he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now he's starting to live up to expectations. And he's not quite the number 10, the Milanese, I think once expected, but he's turned himself into a very creative number 8.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Fulkrug chasing after it. Socek.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Fernandes. He's having a shot! Sufal. Totibo. This is Socek. And Sofal. Kudus. Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And they've switched it over to the other side. João Cancelo. De Bruyne. And it's Maradona. And he's chosen to go back. Here's Maradona. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he was quick to react. Socek. He'll try from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Looks to go up and over. Todibo is there, and he can get that clear. Maradona. And he's had a hit! Oh, what a miss this time, surely! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a sweet ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. The only break. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Cleared without hesitation, and a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Socek. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Good spot, he's seen the run. Kudus has it out wide and in space. And now the breakaway. Gets his pass away. That's a decent clearance.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Alvarez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Kudus. And Sofal. Can he finish?
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Antonio.
And it's to Bruno. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Torres. He's played it. He's gone for goal. Socek. 75 minutes played. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball over the top.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lucas Paquetá. Number 19, Edson Alvarez. Coming on the field, number 17,
Shifted into the flank.
number 24, Guido Rodriguez.
Kudus. Spread it left. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Oh, that's a key interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's a clever-looking ball. Kudus! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
There will be 3 minutes.
Romero
time.
is there, and he can get that clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. And that will be it. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Won't we?
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neymar, there's no flag. Nice physical challenge. Di Lorenzo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Now it's Ribery. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi. And that is out of play. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's gone for goal. That comes as a mighty relief. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Roberto Carlos. And it's Puyol. He's having a hit! It's run loose, and one more try! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Neymar might just make this. Koopmeiners. And here's got a shot away. Oh, it's hit the post.
Çalhanoğlu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi gets flagged offside. Perez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Here's Koopmeiners. Dybala.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. Might be... He's had a hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Looks for the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Dybala plays it short. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And he goes cross-field. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Great work on the overlap. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Perez clears it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Xavi. Saka. And he's found... It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Good spot, he's seen the run. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Coop Miners. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Suarez who's steaming forward. That's been intercepted. Lobotka. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Good effort from distance. And that may well be that. That is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Bergkamp. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite. Had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Marquinhos clears. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Still goalless. He's gone forward. Cantona. Now Costacurta. He won't be happy with that one. Marquinhos. De Ligt. And it's Beckham. To Beckham. Rolls it backwards. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's managed to get free. Cantona. He's had a hit! And he's done it!
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
The goal scorer for Saudi Arabia after 30 minutes is number 22.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Cruyff. Neymar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And they've got rid. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham. Over to the left. So, what can they make of this? And he's lost his man here. Aims beyond the... Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early game changer.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 12, number 15, Thiago. Coming on the field, number 1, Thibaut Courtois. Number 7,
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Bergkamp. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cantona. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And through to the goalkeeper. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Torres. He's got a side of goal. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Costa Curta.
The attendance for this match was
What are you thinking?
60,332.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Back into the middle. And it's Messi. Has a look and has a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Driving through the middle. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. Fernandes. Out to the right. Bergkamp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Nicely spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, good-looking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Saudi Arabia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Look at the space, and Beckham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
Saudi Arabia with the corner, they're first.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Fernando Torres.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Torres. Mbappe. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Please
That's
join me
a fairly
in wishing all the
demoralising
best
loss.
for members
They
of our
hardly
fan
threatened,
club
and this
celebrating
was
their
about
wedding
as
anniversary
insipid
today.
as it comes.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.